Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts. I'm your host, Q, the Energy Sage. And so, on today's episode, we're going to do a slightly different order and a slightly different setup. So, last night we played with the order of starting with the Archeo and the Archetype deck first, and then move to the Shadow deck, and then the OG deck, and then the Love deck. So I enjoy doing the reading in that order. So I'm going to continue that trend. And then this morning, as I was setting up, I thought to you saying, let's go ahead and eat beforehand. And while we're eating, I'll be sure to be sharing things that I'm grateful for, things that I'm happy for, things that I am manifesting, would like to manifest, like just getting those positive affirmations out. And so it's like, if I'm starting the day, starting the reading, starting the day, feeding myself, and talking about manifestations in the physical realm or the spiritual realm that are gonna make me happy, then I think that is an awesome headspace to be in, especially before you do anything, you know what I'm saying? And if that's on your heart and mind, but as you approach the day, then I think that's cool. So to start out today, we got some, let me see if I can just put the camera up. Got some green beans, I gotta be careful. Nagini, like, automatically tries to wrap around stuff. Like, automatically. Tries to wrap around anything it coming in contact with. So, last time I had green beans, I put the salt and pepper on it, and I really couldn't taste salt and pepper, but I think that's because I kind of also kept them inside with the juice. And so I'm gonna take this, shoot. Oh, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of ants over here. I have left put some food on the grill. All right, so in talking about doing things differently and being positive, one thing I just thought was cool just now, just because I just did that just to dump the water out, where the juice is out of here, the sun shining down on my food, the sun shining light and energy onto my food that I'm about to eat. And I'm like, thank you, Rob, for your energy. What else am I thankful for? Got a new spoon, a new fork, because my other fork, trying to stir up the tacos from the other day, I don't know, I guess it was a little too tough, but it broke off. So, when things bother me, I gotta fix it somehow, some way. And so, got a new fork. This is cool because it's not obsidian or anything. But it's black, and so it's nice. It's a nice dark charcoal black, and so I like this. I like this fork. Let me mix it around a little bit. Dropping stuff. Dropping stuff. After this, I'll probably eat the noodles. One thing I'm happy about, I want to be grateful about for. I was sitting here, and the girl came up and she was like, "Yo, you got a reservation here?" I'm like, "No, I ain't got a reservation." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And she's not there. Like, do you? Like, yeah, I said I moved. And she's like, "Yeah, I got a reservation at 3, 9:30." We started talking, and then so she's like, "I'm trying to set some balloons up, or whatever." So I'm like, "What's going on?" I'm like, did you have birthday or something? She's like, yeah. It's her daughter's birthday, and her daughter's turning 1. So her name, shoot, her name is, I think her name was Noah, or her daughter name is Noah. Her daughter name is Noah. Her name, oh, it's a spiritual name, but she has a spiritual name as well. But her daughter name is Noah, but I'm forgetting her name. But she's talking to me, and so I'm asking her like, "You're a mother, you're in the headspace. You're a little bit ahead of me. I haven't stepped into the realm of having children yet. So, what's one thing you learned this past year?" Time. She said, "Time, you can't get back." And she wishes that she could go back in time and get certain memories, certain experiences. And she said also another thing she would have did, she would have, she said she would have moved. And she said, and I was like, wow. She said, because she was just dealing with people and certain energies, and she was like, you know what? If she had to do things over, she would have moved so that her child wouldn't be influenced or impacted, or rather, I think it was her. I think she was impacted and influenced by outside influences, so that it was taking away from her time that she could have been spending with her daughter Noah. So that was a big lesson for her. And then, but she was just trying to set up some balloons, and she went up into the car. But before she left, she was like, because after she finished talking, she was like, "You're invited to the party." So I'm like, "Oh snap!" You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Thank you." But I'm like, "Well, shoot, if I'm gonna be at this party and I don't know nobody, I don't know what's going on, I want to make sure I bring a gift or something." So I run up, I'm like, "Yo, what does your daughter's birthday party have like a theme or anything to it?" She was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be like Beach Island Moana." I'm like, "All right, cool." So again, I've been setting myself up in this headspace of I don't know what's gonna happen throughout the day at all, and so for that to happen, it's like I thought today was gonna be like another just boring chill day, because yesterday, oh my goodness, yesterday we walked 10 miles. Like, it ain't even like a BS, maybe. No, we walked so long, and I was so proud of Bailee because Bailee was pushing through the whole time. And I really like walking, like, when taking the walks. And I know everybody isn't a dog person, but if you got a dog and you're taking that walk, a lot of times, like, you're quiet. And so it's like a form of meditation as you're walking. And but it got to a point when I say we were walking for so long, it got to a point I took my shoes off and I started walking in the grass. I was like, I'm not walking on the concrete no more. Like, that's how long we were walking. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna be a dog too. I like the way it started. I only wanted to just come around the loop. I went to find some shade so I could do a recording, and boom, we got lost. It said something about an equestrian trail, so I think it was my fault, because I think I was trying to find some horses. I think I was trying to find some horses and see if like a horse ride passed me or something. That would have got me excited. But we ended up from the top of the map. The next time we even saw water, like I would have been okay. Like I don't think I'm ever going back to that park. Like when we go into different parks, I look for, okay, where the outlets at, where the electricity at, where's the water at, water fountains, all that stuff. We didn't see water until we got to the end, the other end, like on the bottom of the map. I said, oh my goodness. And then when we tried to get back, I kept seeing the same sign. So I'm like, yo, I'm going in circles. I'm seeing certain parts. I'm like, I didn't see this part before. Let me try to take this way. Let me try to take this route. Man. And everybody, all the little Asians, yeah, just go this way. You'll be. I was pissed, yo. We walked this one loop, man. I think, and that was a good mile by itself 3 times. So it was like, and I think it took 2 miles to even get to that point. And then we finally met this one guy, yo. And I want to say shout out to him, because it's like, sometimes you have a conversation with somebody, and I'm like, all right, well, yeah, if you want to, you can follow the Instagram, this and that, boom, boom. Man, you know what I'm saying? He did. And because sometimes you don't see it. Like, sometimes I'll be in a space of like, nah, pull out your phone right now. Like, yeah, let's make this happen. But sometimes I'm like, all right, boom, boom. But he actually went and he followed the page like after like our whole conversation after he left me. And so I did want to be in that space of I am so grateful. I'm thankful for running into him yesterday, and he shared his Gatorade with me, and we talked about a little music and things that he was interested in. So that was really cool just to cross paths with him. His name was James. Recently, and I told him another Bible name, and I told him like that I had just met like a couple days before that, met another guy with another Bible name. He was fishing, and he inspired me to get a fishing pole, which is part of it. I wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted to go fishing yesterday, but I ended up walking and just meditating in the sun, baking all day yesterday. So we didn't. I wasn't able to do a read until the end of the night, and one of the things that came to me was let's switch up the order for it. So I actually enjoyed the reading and doing it that way, and it was so many synchronicities that popped up. So if you go and check out the reading from last night, I think I scheduled it for later today. It'll pop up later today. It'll be visible for everybody to see later today. But definitely shared that. So thankful for running into all these contacts. Also, I mentioned it the other day, but it's still in my mind, heart and mind. It's heavy in my heart and mind because I was not expecting it. It was like I did a random read late at night the other day, and then when I got off, for confidentiality purpose, because I haven't met her yet, but the hashtag was S dot, the first name starts with an S, last name starts with an E. So S dot F, again, set number, perfect thinking. Shared resources that I was able to use to go get the fishing rod. And so I was so happy. I'm so happy and blessed about that. Because it's literally when you don't know and then you're just moving and following your heart, and then you see randomly somebody you don't know support. And it's like, because it's like I gotta follow the people who I gotta follow people who actually do support me, rock with me, show love, you know what I'm saying, and tap in and support me on this journey as much as possible. And at the same time, they're respectful about how they go about and what they say as well. And then it's just a group of haters. It's a group of haters that you gotta be thankful for as well, because all they're gonna do is hate. But at the same time, and this is something. When you go to, if you are interested in sports at all, or if you anything, right? If you go see any type of competition, you want to see a good competition. Even if you may want to see your team win, but you want to see the other team. You don't want to see a blowout. That's boring. Sometimes boring. Blowout is cool. But sometimes you're like, yo, I want to see a competitive, good game, and that's what your haters do. Like, they keep you on your toes. They're like, oh, you da-da-da, blah. Okay. But yet, you're commenting, you're tapped in, you're tuned in, you're watching. You're wasting time of your day. Like, you really... And so it's like, I've been in such a space, like, I'm literally dolo. Don't talk to people unless I want to. Or I literally just do what I want to do every day. And people, that offends people. Why? That's neither here nor there for me. I just need to keep focusing on what I'm doing. And it's like, sometimes, like, it's just like, when people want to say or do certain things, it's like, yo, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do, that's more karma, that's for you, that's your energy that you're putting out into the universe. And I'm just like, all right, yeah, cool, all right. And it's like, the reading that popped out, everything that popped out was on some, I can't see you, so since I can't see you, can't hear you, can't talk to you, can't da-da-da, blocking everybody else out and making decisions for yourself. That was the clear message last night. That was a very clear, like, yo, forget what they talking about. Do what you want to do. Otherwise, you know what you be mad about? Otherwise, you can be mad that you listen to this person. That you let them influence you. That you let them take away your happiness for even a second. That even you gonna be mad that they even invaded that you even allowed this person to invade your headspace for this long. Blah. Sorry, you're not helping me push my mental thought frequency where I want it to go. I'm about to write that one down. If you're not pushing my mental thought frequency up, I got a shorthand, I'm not space. I don't want to have that conversation with you. I don't even want you in my life. I just don't even want to talk to you. Like, I'm really like, is it possible to be positive all the time? Hell yeah, it is. Because I just said it. It's possible to be positive all the time. That means you're gonna have to reject negativity whenever it pops up. To be able to say, right now, no job, career, all that stability, let go, let go, let go. All of that stability, that it's stable for everyone else. Let go, let go. Home, apartment, all let go, let go. And I can still say, right now, I'm happy. I'm whole. I'm perfect. I'm powerful. I'm harmonious. I'm loving. And I'm strong. 7 affirmations. Can you say them every day regardless of what's going on? Regardless of what's going on, every day. Still. This is day 11. 11. Master number. Can you, every day, I'm whole. I am whole. I am strong. I am perfect. I am powerful. I am loving. I am happy. I am harmonious. I am one. I am one. I am one universe. Versal. Universal. I'm universal. Universal. I am the universe's soul. I am a soul of the universe. I am a soul of the universe. I'm happy, harmonious, loving, powerful. Strong, perfect. Ashe. All right. That was green tastes way better. All right, lesson learned. So my lesson learned is dump the juice out that I cooked it in so I can taste the seasoning. All right. Where's Bailee knocked out? And this is when Bailee sleep. That's time for me to go ahead and be productive. So hey, Bailee girl. Hey, hot mama. Oh yeah, this already, because the way my thought frequency and my headspace is, when you in a fast-paced setting and moving real fast, you're more likely to make mistakes. When you slow down and you observe, you see what's going on. You don't react as fast, and now you can make a better decision. And so the reason I'm even saying that is because since I'm moving slow and I'm not trying to rush through everything is coming how I want to. And so, got my pen. I know about to go ahead and get tapped into this reading for today. And this is August 26th. Ah, nice. Some synchronicity just popped up, right? It's August 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. Now the last time on 08, that was that lion Leo, that was that lion portal that we stepped through. And that was the day that Bree sponsored an episode of Cigar Talk. And that was, again, the universe conspiring to bring and to show me, give me signs, hints, and synchronicity about what does Ra want me to do? How do I become the perfect son and really show my light and expand into the world? And so by letting go of everything else, I'm able to step into this energy. And so that's something else I can be thankful for. So thank you, Bree. So let me go ahead and get this time stamp in. That was a 08 good day. And today, things I'm already, whatchamacallit. I was, after this, it was like, you know what? Just go edit the video from yesterday. Or go edit this. But now it's like, now I'm a paint. And I have a reason to paint because I got invited to a birthday party. One. She's one. Baby girl Noah. And we all know who Noah is in the Bible. But another 08, another 8 day, another abundant day. Every day is abundant. Can you think like that? All right, the reason I'm putting this up, so timestamps on the time ramp. 2222. Wow. Write it down. 2222 on the timer. Thank you for synchronicity. We're on the right path. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. All right, so again, we said we're going to start with the archetype deck, the Archeo deck. Now, with the Archeo deck, the first 3 cards are the main message to pull together, and then the remaining outside 6 cards are external influences and factors that may be present. All right. First one, popping out, the Awakener. We just talked about, just had made mention of that Lion Gate portal from last time, and then this one that's popping up here, and this is 11 days later. Well, no, it's not. This is day 11 for me as far as like survivor been out here. But the Awakener, I think when I wrote this card, I mentioned, because when I was reading through the book, I was making little notes and things about like what can help me remember this. And I said something about drinking the Kool-Aid, not knowing the flavor. Or what popped up also, my guy Don, he had mentioned how like, he said sugar. He said that's a bleach drug. They bleach it. Because sugar ain't always white. And he's like, they process it. And sugar is the reason he brought it up was because people be so scared of, demons and da-da-da. They're like, you ain't never seen a demon in your life. You ain't never seen a demon. If a demon exists and it popped up, you wouldn't know what it looked like. You ain't never seen a demon in your life, but that's what you're scared of. But you're not scared of sugar, which can actually give you high blood pressure. You scared of the devil, but you ain't scared to smoke a cigarette, which will give you cancer. Like, what are you really scared of? Like, what's really going on? What conversation are we really having? Like, that's a trick of the mind here. Scared of demons and devils, but you smoking cancer sticks. You don't eat right. You doing things that literally tarnish your body, but you scared of the devil. Wake up. This is the card of the Awakener. And I think the last time I talked about this, remember the Wiz, the lion was inside he was frozen inside the rock solid until they came up and woke him up. And he still, even after they woke him up, he had to find his courage. And that's what's popping up here. You're gonna be one of these two. So choose who you want to be. You can stay stuck, you can stay asleep and watching, or you can be the awakener. Listen, wake everybody up. It's time to wake the F up. I'm noticing what's this bird sitting on, perched on top of. These are things to know. How high is this actually? Can you even tell? You can't even tell how high this could be or would be from the picture. Like, what if this is the top of a castle? You see, because he's perched on top of, this could be a mountain, hillside. This is up there. And this is what I've been trying to tell people, like, yes, there's an abundance waiting for you. But if you just sit there, you still have that abundance, just maybe not in this lifetime. It might come to you in another lifetime. There's death and stagnation being put, not taking movement, not taking action. There's death in that, laziness. How you know something's alive? Question. How you know something's awake? Question. Are you alive? Are you awake? And how does somebody know that? How does somebody know that you're alive and that you're awake every day? Just because you're breathing? I was holding my breath, I stopped breathing. So like what really makes you awake? What makes you alive? And if we're gonna elevate and we're gonna ascend, we gotta take some action. All right, so first card is the Awakener. That's definitely a card of taking action. Next one, here's this Duality card. And, well, it's not called Duality. It's called Anima Animus. And it's about, now the reason I say Duality though, because that's what came to me with this card. And it's about this give and pull, this, especially with balancing feminine and masculine energies. And now Nagini's moving, Nagini's on the move. Now, the thing to note about this though, was that the feminine energy was the one that's actually reaching out here. I think that was the one thing that I kind of like noted. It's the feminine energy that's actually reaching out, and the sun went over here. See, this is like the moon, hidden water, intuition part. The intuition is reaching out. The sun is the one that's like reacting to it. And you see how like, I'm gonna try to cover her up, her chest part up. But you see how the sun part, and he's like, and that's the part, and that's us. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people not listening to their intuition, not listening to the energies being present, coming to them that they're receiving, and like, nah, I'm not taking action on that, or just looking at it funny. So this is also popping up, but it's the Awakener, and then you got the Animus popping out. I'm also noticing there's a figure in the background. It's a double-headed figure. I didn't notice that. How are you? Hey. I think Noah, right? For Noah's birthday party? Oh no.
Baptist Association. Don't let that.
Oh, y'all got a reservation right now?
Yeah, we got a reservation.
Oh, you need me to move? I can move. I'll grab you.
We'll need you to move, but go ahead and keep you're doing what we will need you to move.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Wait, do we want to do this? How much time do I have? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Thank you. All right. So let's keep moving here. All right. Nagini can wrap around. And all right. So we got a card, the Awakening card of taking action on our intuition. It's going to highlight something for us. And even like the reason I'm saying intuition is like popping out to that figure in the back. That's reminding me of like the chariot. It's coming. And pointing to it. And he's like, ugh. But let's see what else pops up. Let's see what else pops up. We'll get one more that's to add to that, and then we'll see what the external factors are. The dreamer. And this has been coming out so many times. Following your inspirations, your excitement. Follow your excitement. What makes you excited? Doing that so much. If you only did things that makes you excited, how abundant, how happy, how harmonious, how loving, how caring would you be if that's all you ever did was do things that make you excited. That's what's coming up with and out here. That's what your intuition is trying to point out to you. That's what you need to be awakened to. All right, now let's just go ahead and move outside external factors. The falcon. Falcon sees up over top and knows the lay of the land, can scope it out for you, but you still gotta track the path. The falcon can't walk the walk for you, but it can scope it out for you. Fatalis popped out last night. This is about even, see the little people here, affecting the path, but this path is straight and narrow. She's blindfolded and she's still walking, not even looking at the outside external influences. You just mentioned that as well. Not taking mention of those, not paying attention to the outside external factors, and what? Still moving forward on the path. And this is a solo journey, taking one step at a time. The jester. Now the jester is, now this is something I've been waiting to come up. I like the jester because the jester is about, the jester is the only one who can make fun of the king. The jester is the only one who's gonna actually like highlight, you know what I'm saying, in a comedic way and make fun of it, but yo, this is what's actually going on out here. But this one's the only one who can take, if there's a power, there's somebody who thinks they're in power, who thinks they're bigger, the jester will highlight and make fun of that. And that's the only one who can do it without persecution. More sun energy popping up, the illuminators popping up as well. And just, I'm saying that because we have that animal animus. Nagini is super active right now. The survivor, this is day 11 for me as far as survivor goes. This is day 11 for me. And with the survivor, you see he's, well, of course, alone, more and more alone energy that popped up with that fatalis, and they're all popping up in this middle row here. And so, but he's also like trying to be cool. I got my bucket hat on, the see-through stripes. Where's Waldo? I got my Where's Waldo shirt on. Trying to blend in. But he knows the way of the land, knows how to make do, you know what I'm saying, going forward. So, all right, and then one more. Grace. It's a lyrical, you know what I'm saying? I can't even quote the Biggie song, but moving with grace, and this is naturally and effortlessly moving through here. So we're gonna go ahead and move to our next part. That we gotta hurry up, we gotta clean up here. Bottom of the deck is the warrior. That warrior fighting for it. But the warrior has a calm spirit that and a protection to him that's highlighted when you need it. You know what I'm saying? We just don't go around initiating starting fights. Alright, timestamp, we move. The shadow deck, 3404, yes sir, 404. That's the area code in Atlanta, 404. Let's go, let's get it. Let's move to the shadow deck. Let's see what pops up with these energies.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay for an hour on it. I'm just doing something really quick. Okay, we gotta set up. So we'll see y'all set up for your hand. Just take it, it's okay. Because now I'm not here.
Alright, what energy
Maybe for
do we need to embody for today? What is the advice for today? What energy do we need to embody for today? What is the advice for today? What energy do we need to embody for today? What is the advice for today? We already know that it's about following our dreams, intuitions, and passions with the awakener, the dreamer, and the animus popping up. So what do we need to, we're going to do that we're trying to do. So what's going to come out here? What is the energy that we need to embody for today? First card, High Priestess. Some more higher spiritual energy popping up. That's the first card popping up with that awakening. Even with that intuition we talk about moving forward to this, the Anima Animus. High Priestess is a card of High Priestess is a card of education, learning. You see the Torah, or the education, the law is in her hand, and then she's standing in front of the gates. It's time to wake up. That's what's coming out over this awakening card. It's time to ascend. Let's move forward. What is the energy for today? Bailee. What is the energy for today? What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should be embodying? Next card. It is the Queen of Pentacles, but it's coming out in reverse here. So usually, I'm just going to read into it right here. Queen of Pentacles, as you see, she's holding on to one pentacle, and just focusing on that. Yes, ma'am. I know, I'm moving. They told me I'm moving.
Okay.
Bailee, come on.
Supposed to be here by 12. We're supposed to start setting up by 12.
Okay, all right. I'm just finishing up. I'll be done.
Okay.
Bailee, come here. People have that's at least 2 reservations for this winter room. Today's Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday. People got time. Alright, so next card is this Queen of Pentacles. This is the core card, could represent a person. So it's coming out in reverse though. So instead of, like I said, holding on to that one pentacle, no more holding on to this energy, no more holding on to this energy. And it's like, it's time to let go. Time to let go of that. And that's what's popping up on top of the Anima Animus. And, the Fatalis is on top of it. And this is right over top of the Survivor card. We're gonna have some clarifications later, but we gotta move fast. Right. 8 of Wands, we already talked about how 8 is popping up for us today. 8 of Wands is the incoming love message, and this is popping up over top of the Dreamer card, dreams with aspirations. We're bringing in that perfect love. We're manifesting that perfect love, that perfect abundance,
Okay,
perfect for us. All right, thank you.
This will be okay.
reservation. Let's see if we can go to the other pavilion. That's everybody there. That's far. Bailee. This way, Bailee. No, this way. Bailee. Come on, Bailee. Yeah.
Nice to have met you
This
as
way.
well.
Come on. Bailee, this way, man. This way. They had a reservation at the pavilion, so we had to move. There. And I'm gonna set it back up. We were moving. Archeo deck. Love deck. We hadn't tapped into this one just yet. We were on the shadow deck. We were on the shadow time. Yeah, man. Hadn't tapped into the OG deck yet. Baby, you're not going nowhere over there. Alright, we had the High Priestess. First card, it was the High Priestess, and that was coming out over top of the Awakener. That was in the middle. Awakener was in the middle. And so, more just influencing, talking about the Awakening was about waking up, and we had mentioned intuition and learning. And so you see the black and white popping out here. You gotta mix those two. You gotta mix those and have a balance between the physical and the spiritual energies that you receive. The other parts that came up were the Illuminator and the Falcon. And so Falcon gives guidance from above. You still got to take the actions to move forward. So that was that row. The next one, we had the Queen of Pentacles that came out in reverse over top of this Animus card. And things I had noted here were, even in the animus card, you see the moon figure is the one actually pointing. You know what I'm saying? Usually we think of feminine energy to be just really receptive, but here the moon energy is actually pointing, and the sun is like, you know what I'm saying? You see the sun like, and reacting to that. And the thing I noted was that there was a figure in the back here. Some more intuition popping out. You said we had the High Priestess, and but the Queen of Pentacles was a court card, and the thing that popped out to me how she holds on to that one pinnacle. She's very abundant, but she's no longer holding on to that abundance. That's where I kind of like read that, and like everything that we let go of so far, and that was also underneath that the Survivor. Like I said, this is day 11 for me. The Survivor, and over top of that was the Fatalis. Moving forward, taking action, regardless of the little people, we're not paying attention to that. We still have a purpose to move forward on, one step at a time. So those are there. The last one, let me count something real quick. So the last one, we had the Eight of Wands popping up. This is the incoming love message. All synchronicities, all moving in the same direction. What I just noticed was this came out over top of the Dreamer. The Dreamer, you see arrows here, more arrows here, all going in the same direction. And this is also, and they are, yeah. And this has more arrows. I was trying to catch how many arrows are up there. It's 7 arrows on here, but this is more moon and light energy following our inspirations. And like what I just said, what type of life would you have if you were following your dreams and aspirations all day, all night? And you see how wide-eyed this person is? And we had the Awakener in the beginning. So that was coming out in this last row. Above it was the Jester card. The Jester is the only one who's allowed to make fun and make fun of society and the king without judgment and persecution. And so you can ask, and that's some embodying the Jester spirit is when people ask you questions and you're not very sure if they're gonna be able to handle the truth. You spin them, but you give them a little hint as far as like what's really going on, but you spin it. That's the Jester. That's one thing, energy being able to embrace. And then this Grace card is popping up, and I know for me, I've been trying to at least find ways to communicate to people so that to let them know, yeah, okay. I see what you say. I see your thoughts and beliefs. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and beliefs. Not allowing that to, influence what I want to do. Why would I stop doing something that makes me happy? Why would I stop doing something that isn't beneficial to my life at all? I'm just learning. I'm in this process of learning. And I can understand if things, there are certain things that are, you have addictions, you have weaknesses, and vices. So I understand that everything isn't something to overindulge in. But if you're learning, you gotta know what's really going on. And if you're gonna take, like what type of president is like, yeah, I'm just gonna, everything Democrat always think that way. It's like, you do gotta take on the other side. You gotta at least be able to take on the other side and learn about the other perspective, So those that came out with that shadow deck, and then had that 4 of Wands in reverse here. This usually talks about something, project and things being stable. So in reverse, some instability here around some creations. Especially like that incoming love message. This is at the bottom of the deck, and this is more wands. So that 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then this wands here. Like, so me, if this was like, you see how this is a court card. This could be a person or myself or anything like that. Even if there was some type of incoming love communication, I could very well see why like now or these would be in. I'm not sure what retrogrades are going on, but this would be a wonky time to get anything started. But you can definitely make anything work at any time. So that's what's coming out at the bottom of the deck here. All right, so let's go ahead and move. Let's move. Man, I'm gonna have ants on everything. I'm gonna have ants all on my stuff, man. But let me go ahead and check this timer. On the timer, I see 52:05. All right, and we're gonna move to the OG deck. We're gonna move to the OG deck. I'm gonna actually let Nagini out, see how far he goes here, where he wanted to. Let Nagini help his intuition. Isn't it weird to always see like when you put animals down in a different habitat or setting, like their reaction to things? Like I put Nagini down and instantly, where are you going? Like, where are you going? Animals are very much more intuitive and psychic than we are. Like they follow their intuition and natural instincts all the time. Oh, he just posted that. Okay. Look, Bailee. Nah, I gotta watch out for Bailee. Your interaction kind of like think you food or something or a snack. He be looking at her like, yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and ask some clarification here. What's this? Why is the High Priestess and the Awakening here? What do we need to be awakened to? What do we need to learn intuitively? What messages we need to come from the spirit realm here? What do we need to learn in the physical realm so that we are able to receive the messages that the universe, God, Ra, whoever, those spiritual beings, what energy here? We got the Seven of Pentacles popping up. Pentacles, so we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and Pentacles popping back up again. And so Pentacles, Earth energy towards Virgo Capricorn. And so on a day-to-day basis, thinking about having those choices, being a spiritual choice here, you planted a lot of things, you've done so much in your career, you've been working on so many things, and now it's about, well, which one do you really want to, you know what I'm saying, sit down, choose, and actually cultivate, grow. You can come back to all of this, but what do you want to focus on for right now? And so Seven of Pentacles, there were 7 arrows or 7 wands here. This was the 8 of Wands, but I'm saying it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 7 arrows in this Dreamer Inspiration card. So some synchronicities here. And that's the 7 of Pentacles. So it's about having those choices and what you're really going to focus and work on. That is so much that we can work on, but what do we really want to focus on? Man, that right there of the whole, okay, just pick one thing to work on right now. Man, yo. That's why I try to like be present in the moment. It's like, well, fine. In the moment right now, I'm focused on this. But in the next moment, in the next day, I might be focused on the creativity on another different creative project. So I don't know. I'm still working that part out. Let's move to this Queen of Pentacles and my Fatalis, the 5 of cards. Move to the middle row. The Devil, Shoe, Pentacles, and this is Capricorn energy. So more temptation, more. So yeah. Any energy popping up here? The thing they say always within this card, the 2 people are chained, but it's very loosely chained, and they could break free from it. Just like the Queen of Pentacles was coming out in reverse, and what popped on me was that she has that 1, and no longer holding on to that, and being able to, you know what I'm saying, letting go of the chains, letting go of past trauma and hurt, freeing ourselves so that we can step into our abundance. We have that Pentacles, more Pentacles. And then let's move to this last one. Why is the 8 of Wands here? What is the energy for today? What is the energy we should be embodying? What is the advice for today? Sun. more synchronicities. We had this Illuminator card come up as well. Had the Awakener that's pop up as well. And then now the Sun, this is Carefree. And oh man, I'm loving that. The Sun, Leo energy, Ra, Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is all coming out with that Dreamer. So man, so much carefree, passionate works being built and created and following it constantly. The Dreamer is about all day, all night, every day, all the time, 25/8, always happy, always abundant, always perfect, always positive, stepping in that, following those excitement, following your passions, yo. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Then we have that Four of Wands, Six of Cups. I said I'm an Aries along that Pisces cusp, so this is water energy. This is Six of Cups in reverse. So all, yeah, like I said, anything, if I was to develop a relationship right now in this time, space, and frame, yes, of course, we see a little bit of instability around that. Oh, but you see the Four of Pentacles popped up right behind that. It's gonna be stable. It's just when it's coming in hot, it's gonna come in hot, and you got the Six of Cups in reverse. So again, another card of maybe a little bit, but both, it's a 4 and a 6, which are both stable numbers, but just in reverse. So it's gonna start off a little da-da-da, but it's gonna be fun. Step into it, embrace it. And Sun is about embracing that energy and having fun. All right, so that was the OG deck. And now we got one more. 5821. Last deck is the love section. Again, with the love section, it is first card with the love section is what the energy that needs to be let go of. The middle card is what needs to be kept. And then the last card is what needs to be learned. I see some energy in the chat. Thank you for your energy. What you said? Hi. I can answer your question. I can pull some cards for you if you wait after the love section. And so show me a sign or something once I finish the love section. If you just put another question back in the chat, I'll make sure I pull you so you know you're still there. But it'll come after this. Alright. First one. But thank you for your question though. Thank you for your question. I will answer if you're still present after I finish. Alright, first one. What is the energy that needs to be let go of? What is the energy that needs to be let go of? 7, another 7 is popping up. Rebel. 7 is the rebel. Letting go of this rebellious energy, and that's coming out on top of that 7 of Pentacles. And remember we got that 7 arrows on the other side there. So 7, 7, and 7. We got 777 popping up. Thank you, Spirit, for that synchronicity. Thank you, Spirit, for that synchronicity there. All right, awesome. That's the energy that needs to be let go of so that we can, no more fighting it. We're just trying to receive our spiritual nudges and intuitions and hints, those downloads, that energy, those thoughts that's come to our head, came to us for a reason. But 7 of Pentacles is about practicing discernment towards it. What's the energy that needs to be kept? 1, the Democrat. 1 is the Democrat. 1, brand new starts and beginnings. 1 is setting the intention, setting the manifestation. The Democrat's popping up, 1. And then let's move to this last one. The last one is the energy that needs to be learned. And I'll read that from the book. The child. Healing our inner child. What are those things that, man, I used to wake up on Saturday morning and watch this cartoon. I used to wake up before school and watch this. Healing the inner child. I used to spend so much time doing this. Why? What are those passions? Why did you let that go? Bring it back. The child. That's number 19. 1 + 9 is 10. And so 10, 1 plus 0, another 1, which talks about manifestations and setting the intention. We had the Democrat, which is a 1, pop up. Thank you, Spirit, for more synchronicity. So let's go ahead and read what the child is about. Let's read what the child is about. First time seeing the child card pop up. All right, so the child. Time to trust a little more and let go of anything that has become tightly wound. Freedom, playfulness, and a lighter approach is recommended. We had the sun card pop up. Thank you for the synchronicity. In the art of play, we often find answers and ideas that were clouded before. In the covers of our own fears and overprotectiveness. Man, isn't that something? What if you actually paid attention to the things you're excited about and now you're learning yourself? That's how you learn yourself, by having fun. What's making you have fun? Do more of that every day. You're gonna learn something about yourself. Man, this was making me happy, this was making me fun. Oh man, and it's gonna lead to something, some more abundance. Be wary of being too flippant or irresponsible. Gotta play within the necessary means. There is a balance that needs to be achieved. The child will show us innocence and purity, a way of lightness and trust that is an excellent foundation to emulate. The question, what can you nurture within you that needs more time to grow? Yeah, I'm definitely going to answer that question. What can you nurture within you that needs more time to grow? Bailee, what's something that I can nurture within myself that needs more time to grow? For sure, my spirituality, the wholeness of my spirituality, the truth of my spirituality, being patient with myself as I'm on this artistic journey. If I'm committing to the path of finding my art style, who I am as an artist, finding those joys and passions. Today I'm going to paint a picture of Moana for the good little girl's birthday party. I didn't know I was going to do that when I woke up, but the energy allowed me to be there. So I'm going to have fun with it, and that's going to teach me something about myself in doing this. All right. So thank you. All right. Sing. Alec, sing. If you are still present, put a Y in the chat, or Ray. Let me know if you're still present, otherwise I'm going to begin to clean up here. If you are still present, I'll pull for you, but I need to know that you just put a little energy in the chat, let me know you're still there. Because I had to move from the whatchamacallit, I'm daggone. Because I had to move from that other place over here, I'm going to definitely, in the wind blowing, definitely try to just count my cards, which I got them all. Love deck is all there intact. I thought I was Nagini for a moment, but he was hiding. I don't know if you can see, he's up underneath the cards. So that's good, he can hide it. He can hide. Nagini is giving some energy. He posted up, he connecting with the earth and the cards. Thank you. Thank you. I had Bailee touch the cards, me touching the cards. Good. Shoot, I count this one. Oh, I didn't put. I was like, yo, something missing. Okay, boom, boom, and boom. Okay, I got all the. I was about to say, yo, what? Okay. OG deck, fully intact. Other side. Baby, come here. Stay. Bailee and Nagini are just chilling. See Nagini right here. He's right next to her paw. Look at Bailee sit like a sphinx. That is so cool. That is so cool. Up. Hey, I caught it. Shoot. Well, I got it on video. Yay. I'm gonna have to just watch the video so I can experience that. That was really nice. That was really nice. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna move to the other pavilion, get my phone charged, and make my noodles, and then I'm gonna paint a picture for the girl. This has been another episode of Tangential Thoughts. I'm your host Q, the Energy Sage, and I thank you for your time, energy, patience, and attention. I'll see you in the next episode.